When watching anime or manga, you sometimes come across characters who possess eyes that are not only incredibly cool, but also extremely useful. So much so that you can't help but feel both envious and eager to have them for yourself. Some of these eyes are immensely powerful, capable of reading every movement of athletes on the field and turning them into unbeatable players. Others, while not directly practical, radiate an overwhelming sense of authority, making their bearers intimidating and fearsome. That's why today, I want to introduce a ranking of the ultimate eyes, those that you truly want to implant for yourself. To keep things fair and showcase a wide range of works, only one pair of eyes from each series has been selected. So, let's begin our journey to discover the most insanely cool and powerful eyes in anime. First on the list is the Emperor Eye of Akashi Seijiro from Kuroko no Basket. The Emperor Eye is Akashi Seijiro's most dominant ability as the captain of Rakuzan and a member of the Generation of Miracles. This eye grants him the power to foresee the entire flow of the game, from the trajectory of the ball and dribbling speed to the passing routes of his opponents. With the Emperor Eye, Akashi maintains complete control over the match, stealing the ball effortlessly and predicting his opponent's movements with pinpoint accuracy to create perfect scoring opportunities. As Akashi's personality evolves, the Emperor Eye becomes even more overwhelming, allowing him to exploit his teammates' potential and transform them into hyper-efficient zombies on the court. Many basketball fans even dream of having such a power in real life. Next is God's Eye, belonging to Leonardo Watch from Kekai Sensen. Leonardo gained these eyes from a being beyond this world, in exchange for his sister Michela's eyesight. With God's Eye, he can peer into the past, predict the future, perceive ultra-fast movements, and even manipulate another person's field of vision. When he first received them, Leonardo struggled for days as his brain had to adjust to the overwhelming flood of information pouring in. If overloaded, the eyes could be severely damaged. This is an extraordinary ability, both practical and creatively fascinating, which has captivated readers with its uniqueness and overwhelming power. Then comes the Metavision Eye of Yoichi Asagi from Blue Lock. Metavision, also known as the Divine Eye, is the pinnacle of spatial awareness and perception. Yoichi Asagi awakened this ability during the Machine City match, using it to analyze every movement of his opponents, anticipate their next steps, and score with extraordinary accuracy. This is a gift reserved only for the most exceptional players, and when combined with his direct shoot technique, it produces devastatingly unique goals. Metavision isn't just useful in soccer, it could easily be applied to other team sports like basketball or volleyball. Many fans dream of becoming unbeatable athletes through this ability, which is why it has garnered so much attention within the community. Granola's Eye in Dragon Ball Super. In Dragon Ball Super, Granola is the last surviving member of the Cerealian race, which was massacred by the Saiyans. Harboring deep hatred toward both Frieza and the Saiyans, he became a bounty hunter. Cerealians are naturally born with a special right eye designed for sniping, but Granola's eye far surpasses the norm. During his battle against Goku, Granola used this eye to read the subtle muscle movements and blood flow of his opponent, allowing him to land critical strikes in the blink of an eye. Even when facing Vegeta in his blue evolution form, Granola held the advantage thanks to his right eye's power. Later, however, Vegeta unleashed his instinctive might and extreme techniques, temporarily defeating Granola. This, in turn, triggered a new awakening. Granola developed the ability to snipe with both eyes, overwhelming Vegeta even after he had attained godlike strength. Thanks to its precision in identifying an opponent's weak points, Granola's Eye is considered one of the most powerful sniping abilities in the series, frequently highlighted in fan discussions. Lust's Eye in Fullmetal Alchemist. Lust is one of the most elite homunculi in the Amestrian military, created by injecting the philosopher's intellect into a human body. Her left eye bears the Ouroboros mark, granting her the ability to track bullets mid-flight and maintain complete control in combat, always staying one step ahead. In his youth, Bradley once wielded this power to dominate in battles, command fleets, and rise swiftly through the ranks. When paired with dual swords, Lust could move through rubble, survive intense clashes, and swiftly eliminate her enemies. If such an ability were applied to real-world contexts, this eye could make its wielder virtually unbeatable in almost any sport. The Jagan Eye, or Evil Eye, of Hiei in Yu Yu Hakusho. Hiei possesses the Jagan, his third eye located on his forehead, symbolizing both his power and his combat vision. At first, Hiei was a ruthless and cunning demon, but after joining forces with Yusuke, his strength grew tremendously. The Jagan is usually covered with a bandage, but when Hiei needs to amplify his power or scan his surroundings, he removes the bandage to activate it. In the Dark Tournament, the Jagan allowed Hiei to summon the Dragon of the Darkness Flame, accompanied by his famous line, "Don't underestimate my power." In practice, the Jagan mainly serves to extend perception, so it isn't always regarded as a primary weapon. Nevertheless, fans highly value its strategic utility and the role it plays in enhancing Hiei's fearsome presence. Viola's Giro Eyes in One Piece. Viola, Princess of Dressrosa. wields the powers of the Giro no Mi, a paramecia-type devil fruit that grants her unique eye-based abilities. She has 3 main powers. By forming a circle with her thumb and forefinger, she creates a lens that lets her see through her opponent's body, perceiving both internal organs and even thoughts. She can project her vision outward like a bird soaring through the sky, surveying objects up to 4,000 kilometers away. She can alter the material of her own tears. Within the story, her tears instantly harden into steel upon falling, which she can then weaponize or use in combat support. Thanks to this versatile ocular ability, Viola can both assist her allies and strike effectively, making her a character with a truly unique and intriguing power. In a fan poll, her eye powers received 17% of the votes, reflecting just how much appreciation she garnered from the audience. Jack's eyes in Record of Ragnarok. Jack the Ripper, the infamous 19th century English serial killer, is chosen as an Einherjar fighting alongside Brunhild on humanity's side in Ragnarok's 6th round. Jack possesses terrifying powers that even gods fear, marking him as one of the most malicious figures in the story. His signature ability allows him to transform anything he touches with his gloves into a weapon. In addition, his heterochromatic eyes grant him the ability to perceive the emotions of others through their colors. Jack regards these eyes as the one gift that enabled him to survive in a perilous world. While his eyes facilitate communication and situational judgment, their true strength lies in reading emotions rather than combat, unlike Giro's abilities. Nevertheless, thanks to Jack's striking character portrayal, his eyes have received widespread positive acclaim. Code Geass, the Absolute Geass. Lelouch, the protagonist of Code Geass, wields the Absolute Geass, the power to command others to do anything, as long as they make eye contact with him. Once issued, the order is absolute, and the target is compelled to obey. Its effective range extends up to 270 meters, and it can even be reflected through mirrors to broaden its influence. When the command takes hold, the victim's consciousness and memories are completely overridden, leaving no room for resistance. This near-limitless ability allows the Lelouch to manipulate others in combat, sports, and even everyday life. If such a power could be implanted into real people, it would be unimaginably devastating. In fan polls, this ability earned 22% of the votes, solidifying its status as one of the most iconic and captivating eye powers in anime. Rikudou Rigan 6 Eyes in Jujutsu Kaisen. Next is the 6 Eyes of Gojo Satoru, a sorcerer widely regarded as the strongest of the modern era. Gojo's overwhelming strength largely stems from these eyes. Among all sorcerers, earning him the moniker Number 5 Machine, Gojo alone can fully wield the limitless technique Mugen Jujutsu. The 6 Eyes grant him extraordinary perception, allowing him to detect gravity's subtleties, analyze the structure and conditions of techniques upon first encounter, and instantly distinguish between souls and incarnated entities. With this heightened awareness, he can manipulate gravity at the atomic level with unparalleled precision, enabling him to use curse techniques with near-zero energy expenditure and maximum efficiency. However, despite their immense power, the sheer flood of information transmitted through the 6 Eyes causes extreme mental fatigue, which is why Gojo often covers his eyes. Practically speaking, for those without cursed energy or the ability to manipulate gravity, this power is almost useless. Yet thanks to Gojo's unmatched reputation and immense popularity, the 6 Eyes remain highly praised, frequently ranked at the top, and have become one of the defining symbols of Jujutsu Kaisen. And finally, Obito's Sharingan in Naruto. Claiming the number 1 spot is Obito's Sharingan, a perfect balance between sheer coolness and incredible practicality. In the story, Obito was once believed to have died during the battle at Kanabi Bridge, but in reality, he survived. After witnessing Rin being pierced through the chest by Raikiri, Obito fell into darkness and gradually transformed into Tobi, taking part in pivotal events. His true identity was only revealed when his mask was shattered. Obito's Sharingan grants him extraordinary abilities: intangibility, phase shift. Attacks only strike the transitional space of his body, allowing him to evade completely. Alternate dimension. He can pull opponents or objects into his personal space, creating a suction effect, while also instantly retrieving stored tools and weapons. Instantaneous movement. By controlling this alternate dimension, he can teleport across great distances in an instant. This power is both extremely versatile and highly convenient, and honestly, the sheer cool factor of his eyes alone is enough to drive fans wild. Its tactical applications make Obito's Sharingan a favorite not only among strategy-focused fans, but also among those who love the over-the-top flair of Chunibyo aesthetics. In addition, many other eye powers were mentioned as potential cheat codes, such as Lunatic Red Eyes from Touhou Project, Sansa's Left Eye from Undertale, Milim's Eyes from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Lightning Fast Eyes from Hunter's Hunter. This ranking was based on survey results, and we will continue producing similar tier list videos. If you have requests, feel free to leave a comment. The most popular ones will be prioritized. See you in the next videos. Goodbye for now.